insecurity is a global phenomenon experienced not only in Nigeria but the world over. As recent times, security agencies have been seeking ways to tackle the present security challenges in the country. In the bid to help curb this trend, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, in collaboration with other agencies, renewed their participation in countering insecurity in all parts of the country through organizing its first empowerment workshop for its officers. Briefing newsmen in Abuja, the Acting Commandant General Zachary Ibrahim, representing the Commandant General of the Civil Defense, says the aim of the Agro Rangers will help ease the farmer back to the farm and also resolve farmer-herders clash and help increase food security in the country. The workshop will also continue in other geopolitical zones.
Country today. You will agree with me that insecurity has become a global phenomenon affecting every aspect of human endeavor, of which Nigeria is not an exception. You will also believe me that the dynamism of insecurity in Nigeria has assumed an alarming proportion characterized by farmers' hardest conflict, terrorism and insurgency, cattle rustling, kidnapping, and vandalism of the country's critical national asset and infrastructure, to mention but a few. The Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps and other security agencies have made a lot of efforts in addressing the aforementioned threat, especially in the area of the protection of critical national assets and infrastructure of government. Our officers and men, in the course of carrying out these assignments, are exposed to so many risks, which often result in maim and loss of lives. Therefore, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps decided to come up and re-strategize to train and empower the officers and men of the Corps, particularly at the Northeast. This was made possible in consultation with NATO's affairs consultants who proposed the first NSCDC Empowerment Workshop in collaboration with Northeast Development Commission. The idea of the whole workshop is to cut across the whole of the country, but we decided to start with the Northeast. So the program actually covers officers and men of Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps from the 6 states of the Northeast, comprising Bauchi, Gombe, Adamawa, Taraba, Borno, and Yobe State. The workshop, which comes under the broad theme, boosting the capacity and morale of NSCDC officers for effective service delivery, is designed to hold across the country. Like I've said, we started with the Northeast. And we did not only train the officers, but we also decided to empower the officers and men in that regard. And we want to use this opportunity to thank the Northeast Development Commission for coming to the aid of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps by collaborating with us in not only in the area of training, but also in the area of equipment. The Commission has promised to procure equipment for the Corps. Equipment like bulletproof vests, ballistic helmets, and they have also promised to construct observation posts across strategic areas in Borno State equipped with telecommunication equipment.
Good security, national security in the country. Because if you talk of global security, you cannot remove national security. They are symbiotic. And if you talk of development, you cannot remove security. Where there is no security, there can be development. So it becomes important to train these men who are supposed to ensure sustainable development by providing adequate security. So it informed the broad-based nature of the seminar, the workshop we held in Maiduguri. It lasted for 3 days. We looked at security from several perspectives. From the behavior of the criminals, the terrorists, how do they behave? What is their psychology? Socio-psychological realities. A professor handled that one. We looked at Nigeria from pluralistic view. Nigeria is a plural society. So how will it impact on members, officers of Nigerian security, civil defense, to be able to handle these criminals very, very well?
The volume of our intervention, well, as you know, we have the mandate of mobilizing funds for the Northeast for the development and rehabilitation of the entire people of the Northeast region. So you can see that's a very big task ahead of us, which we have already started, by the way. Begin to attempt to answer that question. However, as you already know, I'm only representing my MD at the moment. However, we're already into humanitarian activities. We've so far, distributed a huge tons of food and non-food items already. And we're already building at the Guam for the IDPs that will relocate about 1,000 housing units. That's just to mention a few. A lot of interventions that we've done with, in collaboration with the Medical Eye Center in Yola and the Bond Centers in Borno and Yola as well. We've done a series of medical outreaches. We've done a series of cohesion, to improve social cohesion. We've done programs both on TV and on radio.
And for NSCDC?
Yes, and for NSCDC.
What are the areas you're intervening?
Well, the areas we're intervening with the NEDC, in fact, our collaboration with the NEDC is just beginning, because we intend to support the security arm with anything we could do, with trainings, with provision of things that they might need to have better efficiency on field, like the vehicles that they already mentioned, and the bulletproof jackets and helmets. Now, that's just to mention a few. However, it's not exhaustive.
Dorcas Olariwaju, Voicetv, Nigeria.